Alright, hi, I'm Jerry with BB Industries. I'm here with Cameron at Stone Creek Surfaces. Out here in Tennessee, we're going to go over tool maintenance and reset up his tools and calibration. Alright, so what we're doing is we're going through every tool, we're checking it, looking for lines. If we're not seeing any lines, we're just going to resharpen the tools, and then once we do that, we'll dress everything that we need to, and then we're going to remeasure everything and reset up and recalibrate the tools to take off the correct removal rates. And then you're just going to use about 4 to 5 pounds of pressure. I always set these like when I'm not using them in water just so they soak it up. And like you just don't ever want to focus on that line. You want to keep moving your whole.
Gotcha. So try and be consistent up and down.
Yeah. Hit those radiuses a little bit. So we'll just spray it off, you know, and like you said, we're just cleaning the debris off so when it goes through the ITM, it's not catching it.
Right.
You know, we can kind of come back up, kind of see where we were doing, if it's good enough. Like I said, these ones weren't going to need much. Yeah, what we're doing now is we're going through every tool and dressing them and checking that every tool is ready to be remeasured and maintaining them. Now I'll just go back to that next tool. You're just moving it to where you can get to it. And then again, you know, it's just a couple pounds of pressure. Focus on the whole tool, not just one spot. So, and like I recommend doing this every 5 to 750 linear feet. That's where I found it to be the best, where the lines are super minimal, less time doing this. And I would go and try and hit your radiuses just a little bit more. With the 4th diamond, I usually stay on this stick, but with the line in it, we'll drop down 1 grit.
Gotcha. So
we'll start here, but then we'll finish it with that.
Okay.
And then same with 5. If we have to drop to this one, we will, but we'll finish it with this one, then that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's good. So yeah, we'll go to the next tool.
Yeah, so we just got the Titan, I guess about a month ago, so it was a new piece of equipment for us. You know, they trained us well with the machine, but whenever you're on your own, you know, you kind of start from the beginning. So we had some lines, which is common with CNC tooling, but you know, we couldn't quite get them out ourselves, so we called you guys in to come help us get those lines out of the pieces.
Yeah, like I said, this is the worst one we had. 5 isn't bad, or as bad as this. We'll go through, start with this one, and then jump and finish with that one. So then before we move to the white, let's spray it off. We'll stop it and check it. Yeah, so our line is getting smaller, so we're going to keep going one more time on it and try and get it out and blend it in with the radius.
Let's see what it looks like?
Yep.
Back from the dead.
Yep. So we got the tools line out, so now we're going to go back and hit the next tool in the sequence. Yeah, let's check that out. I like it.
Looks clean.
Can't feel any of that line in there no more. Yeah, so right now we're gonna go check the polishers and make sure that that line that was in the diamonds didn't transfer to the polisher. And then if they did transfer, then we'll dress those real quick, but if they didn't, then we'll just go through and start measuring.
I don't feel it. You can kind of see something on that one up here.
So the lines we're looking for that were in the diamonds were up here in the top. So we're just trying to see if we can feel them, see them. I say we do dress them that way. You know how we can run through it real quick.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so now we're gonna slow this down to about 500 RPM. So on this one, you're just gonna you're gonna go light and stay light.
Okay.
And I'd say that's probably good there. Dressing a polisher, you want to use a 600 or 800 grit so you don't kill the resin on the polisher. Now, let's just go into measuring. So yeah, send your machine back and we'll grab all the diamonds. So all of our measurements are locked in for our tools. We've dressed them. Now we're going to set up a test piece and make sure that they're calibrated correctly from our measurements. Alright, so we started with a pretty heavy line in our tool set. After dressing and recalibration and measuring, now we've gotten our line to where the customer is happy with the profile again, and lines are back to a minimum.
This is a new machine for us. We, setting up the tools, that was new as well. We set them up and definitely had a lot of undesirable lines, and Jerry showed me how to dress the tools, get those lines off the tools, and he showed me how to calibrate it to where it's approaching the piece. And after it's all said and done, the lines are gone, the product looks good, and the customers will be happy.